Hello all you gorgeous souls, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Crystal. I'm an intuitive tarot reader here on YouTube. Today I am back with another new pick a card. Today we are going to be looking into your week ahead, your next 7 days. So before we get started, I would like to remind everyone here that this is a general collective reading. A lot of different energies here, a lot of different people. So please, like always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like a private personal reading with me, I was doing the reading giveaway for the month of October, but I am closing that down now because we are getting towards the end of that and I have filled up all of the spaces. So if you would like a private personal reading now, you can feel free to email me over at starlighttarot999@gmail.com. My readings are a gift exchange, so if you would like more information on my readings or to reserve a spot on my schedule for a regular reading, feel free to email me. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on in. So we have 3 groups here, and I love these cards. These are actually really beautiful cards. I don't know why I don't use these cards more often. They're so colorful. So we have 3 groups here. Feel free to pause the video, take a moment to meditate on the groups. We have group 1 here, group 2, and group 3. Take as long as you need. There's no rush. And when you've made your choice, you can go ahead and check out the comment section or the description down below for the timestamps I'm going to be providing, so you can skip right on over to your readings. So again, take as long as you need, but with that, we are going to go ahead and jump on into today's reading, so I will talk to you all there. Lots of love. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 1. You all chose balanced forces. So, I feel like your upcoming week, I feel like you are balancing emotion and mind. Whoa, hello. Okay, we'll see if that stays. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what you might be able to expect in your upcoming week, what energies might be coming your way. I don't often use those cards, and I kind of moved around my setup, so I'm not sure these are gonna stay up. We'll see. Alright, so for group number 1, their week ahead, their next 7 days, what can they expect? Okay, let's take both of those. Alright, so we have the Page of Swords, thirst for knowledge. So yeah, that is a very mental kind of energy. If there's any kind of obstacles that are coming your way, I feel like you're going to be able to overcome them very easily, very quickly. I feel like you may be looking for some kind of knowledge. Like you may be looking for some kind of, okay, I keep hearing something online. You may be looking for something online, some kind of source, I don't know, something along those lines. But let's see, temperance, perfecting balance. So yeah, there's a lot of perfecting balance, a lot of balancing within your next week. I feel like you may be put in situations, where you have to be the person that brings in the balanced energy. Does that make sense? You may be the person that knows something that other people don't, and you may be the person that is able to overcome the obstacle. You know, I feel like you are also somebody who is able to balance their mind and their emotions, you know. where other people let their emotions go wild, or let their imagination go wild, you're able to kind of balance both. I think it's really interesting that we got Temperance, and they're like almost like doing the same kind of, like it's all about balance here, you know? So for group number 1, their upcoming week. Alright, so the Devil, strings attached. So this could be some kind of, typically the Devil is some kind of obsession or some kind of, it could be drugs or abuse of something. It doesn't have to be, obviously, but it could be the feeling of being chained down. Okay, this could be the feeling that you might have behind, the surface. Restriction, control is kind of the energy of the Devil. You see how the hands are like bound together? You don't really feel free, so it doesn't have to be any kind of abuse of anything, though there is that kind of side note with the Devil. So if there is that, obviously, go seek help with that. But yeah, I definitely feel like there is an energy of restriction. If you look with the Devil, the Devil's, this person's hands are bound by chains. So I feel like, you are trying to balance your energies throughout the next week, but there is either a situation where you feel kind of bound, or it's a very mental energy where you feel like you can't break free. And if that's the case, maybe talk to people you trust, I feel like if you are feeling like you just are at, this like this Devil energy where you just like can't break free, you're just like at your capacity, you need to talk to people that you trust, and yeah, the Devil does have, the side note of, obviously the alcohol abuse, like abuse of like drugs and like abuse of things, and obsessions and things like that. So there is that. Obviously, if that is, something you're dealing with, obviously go seek help. I have to tell you that. So, oh, excuse me. So sorry. Okay. So for group number 1, what else do we need to see here for their week ahead? So there could be some kind of situation that brings in this Devil energy. But then next we have the 7 of Cups. So this has many possibilities. This is having lots of possibilities, obviously, but needing to look at all the different possibilities and really, I always want to throw out, looking at them, realistically, because not all the possibilities are great possibilities, sometimes they're a little foggy. So let's pull these down a little bit. But I feel like if this Devil energy is like a situation, you are gonna be able to maneuver it really easily because of your energy. Let's go ahead and jump into some Oracle, because I'm going to get a little bit more information for your week ahead. Okay, so for group 1, my setup is all kinds of wonky. I'm sorry. I'm I'm working at it. Alright, so these are angel numbers, okay? I wanted to give you guys an angel number for your week ahead. I wanted to pull one for you guys. Whatever it is you guys need to see the absolute most this week, so your spirit guides can send them to you whenever you need them. For group 1, what angel number? We have number 9. This could also be 999. This says take action, initiative, courage, determination, opportunity, universe, support, momentum. So you have the universe support. Goodness, I'm getting all kinds of tongue-tied. I'm so sorry. It has been a long morning. I will tell you what, it has been a long week. Ugh, I can't believe we are already in, what month is it? October. Ugh. So anyways, you guys can pause this and read the entire card if you would like. I feel like you are definitely taking charge in a situation this upcoming week. Like, you are the person that everyone looks at as the balanced, level-headed one, okay? But I feel like there's more that people just don't see, frankly. And I feel like you are going to be given some kind of opportunity, or, like, not an opportunity, but a couple of opportunities at some point towards the end of the week. Make sure you think them through, okay? Because there's some kind of action that you're going to need to take, and you'll probably see either the number 9 or 999 a couple of times whenever these, opportunities are, like, arising or about to, come into your energy field, So let's see, major energies that are going to be, coming into group 1's week ahead. Group 1's energy field. Words are not working with me today. I'm sorry. I think something went retrograde or is going retrograde. I don't know. Okay. So for group 1, what major energies are they going to be looking at for their week ahead? Okay, so we have forgiveness. Okay, so as soon as I saw this card, I instantly thought of the Devil card, and I thought of forgiving yourself. Okay? This is not forgiving somebody else. Has nothing to do with forgiving somebody else. This is 100% with forgiving yourself. I feel like you take on a lot. I don't know who this is for. I feel like this is honestly for a select couple of people. So if you resonate with being like the person everybody turns to whenever everything goes crazy, and nobody really, sees this dark side, or like the side where you feel like you can't really express yourself, yeah, you're going to be given an opportunity though this upcoming week to take some kind of action or have some kind of opportunity. But you need to forgive yourself, okay? There's some kind of forgiveness that is coming into play here that needs to happen. Allow yourself to take some self-care time, I'm hearing, specifically, because I feel like you just don't do that. You just go. You need to quit that. Like, you need to specifically schedule in this week self-care time. And it doesn't matter if it's reading a book for 10 minutes. It doesn't matter if it is taking a warm shower, if that's something you like. Or like a warm, like, bath or something. I don't know. Whatever you consider self-care, do that. for group 1. Some kind of whatever they need to see, honestly. Okay, so we have no need to fear. This says, remember how powerful you are. That was very just like point blank. Remember how powerful you are. Whenever these opportunities come in, I don't know what they are. Remember how powerful you are. Step into them without question. Step into the one that fits you, the one that you are intuitively drawn to. Okay? Without question. Forgive yourself and honestly just I feel like there's something you're going to do towards the end of the week. And it may not be insanely, crazy big that, it's going to change your entire life, but it's going to be something that, you're going to be really proud of. Something that's going to be really exciting, You may be like deciding to take the chance on, your new business or something. Honestly, that would be life-changing, frankly. But, you're going to be taking the chance on something and you're not going to be super scared doing it. So, yeah, I hope that this was helpful, Group 1. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I love having y'all here to read for. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 2. You all chose Life Force Energy. So I really like this card. This is a really, really pretty card. I love the dolphins here. I love the colors. So I feel like, and the rooster is crowing. It is our lucky rooster. So, I feel like you are a very, I feel like you are a very, I feel like your energy is very beautiful. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put it into words correctly. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump straight on in. So for group number 2, your week ahead, let's see, the energies for group 2, their upcoming week. What can we see, please? And thank you. What do we need to see for group 2? What do we need to see the absolute most? Ooh, okay, so we have, there goes the rooster. We have the 3 of Cups, a time to celebrate. So you may be getting together with friends, family, and you may have something to celebrate, whether it is something, about you, something about your friends, just celebrating. You may even be the life of the party. So for group 2, their upcoming week. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. A passionate start. So, a new beginning, something really passionate, something really exciting is starting, so that might be what you're celebrating. This could also be a new hobby, something you're beginning, but something that just like lights up your soul, something that is super exciting. Okay, I'm so sorry. There was somebody at the door. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, I feel like there is something you're going to be celebrating, something coming in that you are really passionate about, or you are celebrating something that you are really passionate about. But I feel like there is specifically a new start around something exciting. So you could be beginning, maybe a new business idea or a new hobby, something that really lights your soul up. So those are all possibilities. Obviously, take what resonates, of course. So for group number 2, please. Let's see. All right, so next we have the Tower. So this says a reckoning. So something is being kind of, taken out of the mix. to make way for something new and better. I feel like you are being put on the correct life path. I feel like things that are no longer resonating with you, that are no longer meant to be in your realm, are going to be removed. And it doesn't have to be like an over the top, like, life changing event. But I do feel like things are going to be shifting and changing over this next week. And I do feel like it's going to be pretty exciting. Okay. Behind the tower, there's a beautiful, like, sunset or sunrise or whatever. And it's gorgeous, So that is what you are stepping into. You are the life force energy. You are, stepping into something beautiful. So, but things have to be removed so that you can be on the correct path, or things have to be shifted. So for group number 2, what else do we need to see here? Okay. Ooh, okay. We have the Emperor. This is the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine is very, active. I feel like the Divine Masculine does, and it's not gender specific. I feel like, we hear Divine Masculine and we think male, but it doesn't have to be gender specific. So this could be somebody stepping in with that Divine Masculine energy, but it could also be your energy towards the end of the week. You could be taking action. You could be, stepping into some kind of really cool energy, You could be, moving forward with different ideas that you could be having. But let's go ahead. I have a few oracle decks that I want to pull from. I definitely feel like things are going to be shifting for you towards the end of the week. And I feel like towards the beginning of the week, there is a lot of celebration and really fun things that you may be already planning with your friends. So, yeah, I feel like that's really cool. Let's see. So these are angel number cards. Let's see. So I wanted to pull an angel number card for each group, so your spirit team can show you whatever angel number you all receive. For group number 2, what angel number do they need to see regarding their upcoming week? Ooh, no, I guess not. Not that one. For group 2, oh, okay. So this is number 1. I hope this focuses. There we go. So this could be 1, 1, 1, 1, or 11, 11. I feel like that any of those could really apply, but this says focus on self first. Okay, this says independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings, self-pursuit. So if you want to pause to read the entire card, you totally can. But I feel like, yeah, a lot of this, even though you are spending time with your friends and, going out and hanging out and, celebrating, this is a lot of, starting, new passions and releasing things. And you are I feel like you are working on your confidence and, starting new things for yourself. So, yeah. Let's see. From here, what are going to be one of the main focuses for group number 2 throughout their upcoming week? Group 2. Oh, that's cool. We have prosperity. So, yeah, I feel like, so there are coins all around this person. So this could be, money related. This could also be just, stepping into prosperity, when it comes to, really focusing on what you have to be grateful for, focusing on yourself first, you know, your confidence and, what you have, and just really stepping into your own beauty. I do feel like, with whatever you are starting, I feel like that could have something to do with this prosperity. So I feel like you're coming up with new ideas this upcoming week, and I don't know. But either way, take it how it resonates. I think it's really interesting. We also have manifestations on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like whatever you are starting, you are manifesting. You've been manifesting. So that is really awesome. Let's see. For group number 2, one more card for their upcoming week. What do we need to see here? For group 2, what else do we need to see here? I feel like you're taking action towards something. You really could be starting something with maybe a group of friends and you're celebrating, possibly, for some of you. Or like a select few of you. Let's see. What is this? This says, believe strange encounters. That's interesting. That, I feel like your spirit teams just like trust the universe. Okay, I feel like something's gonna happen this upcoming week and you're just gonna be like, wow, like, why did you might meet somebody out of the blue and it just falls into place, like it's just the perfect situation. Like you meet somebody that just you need to that can help you start your business or something, for example, something along those lines, and it's just like the perfect situation, just might be like a strange encounter, just some random, like, you meet them like at a restaurant or the grocery store. But something like just trust the universe this upcoming week and focus on yourself first. And allow things that are leaving your life to just leave, because you are being put on the right path, the correct path for yourself. And take action. Wherever you feel like you need to take action, do it. Go after it, okay? So yeah, this is what I have for you, group number 2. I hope that this was helpful. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I love having you all here to read for. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 3. You all chose Star Seed Elemental. So this is an absolutely beautiful card. I'm going to see if this will stay up. There we go. So let's go ahead and jump straight in. So your week ahead. So I definitely feel like you are stepping into new things. If you are a starseed, I will fix that in just a second. I had to redo my setup recently, so I don't know, the sheet is just, this is just different. So let's go ahead and jump in. For group number 3, their upcoming week, what energies are coming their way? What do we need to see? For group number 3, what do we need to see? Oh, okay. So we have the Empress. This says Divine Feminine. Now this isn't, gender specific, but this is like a creative, nurturing kind of energy. So a beautiful energy. Let's see. For group number 3, what energies Ooh, okay, so the Six of Coins, so that makes sense. This is giving and receiving kind of energy. So typically with the coins, this is more material, money, kind of energy. But I, like to think of it as like a listening ear or, helping out somebody. So, with giving and receiving, helping somebody or, being grateful whenever somebody, gives you that energy in return. So, I feel like you are within the upcoming week stepping into that creative, helpful, nurturing kind of energy and possibly helping somebody this upcoming week. And it doesn't have to necessarily be with money because it does say Six of Coins and it is typically Pentacles, which is, money. But it could be just the listening ear. It could just be, ooh, we have the Queen of Swords, mentally strong. Okay, the Queen of Swords is very mentally strong. She is very protective over what she deems as hers. The fact that that card is not straight is driving me insane. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, very mental. She is very protective. Okay, so I think it's very interesting. You have the Empress, who is very nurturing, very caring, and the Queen of Swords, who is very, very mentally strong, very protective, very caring, but very, I'll, don't mess with what's mine. Don't mess with who's mine, So I feel like this upcoming week, I feel like you are possibly helping someone this upcoming week, or, I feel like, honestly, I feel like it's somebody possibly in your family, but it could just be a random person. I feel like it's more intimate than that, not in like a, romantic way necessarily, but I do feel like you are helping somebody in your family. This is like a I love you kind of way. This is like a cutthroat kind of way. And then this is a give and take, like a love you kind of way. So, okay. For group number 3, what do we need to know about this upcoming week for group 3? Oop. Alright, we have the Page of Wands. Okay. Energetic powerhouse is what this card says. But I feel like you are... oh, goodness. Let's see. With the Page of Wands, I feel like there is probably, good news coming in with the Page of Wands. And I feel like there's something exciting that you're stepping into towards the end of the week as well. I feel like your energy is going to be better towards the end of the week also. I feel like you're going to be really protective over somebody. I don't know what this is. Like, there's just like this protective, loving energy, and then it like softens to, energetic, like wanting to go after your goals kind of energy. But I do feel like there's like success specifically towards the end of the week. I feel like you're going to be successful, with your goals specifically towards the end of the week. So let's see. These are, goodness, my brain is just not working. these are angel numbers. These are angel number cards. So, let's see. For group number 3. Let's see. What card do we need to see for group 3? Alright. You all received 8989. That is an interesting angel number. You are worthy. This says self-worth, belief, empowerment, letting go, confidence, inner strength. So if you would like to pause to read the entire card, hopefully you can see it. Yeah, I wanted to pull a angel number card so that throughout the next week you all can, if your spirit team wants to send it to you, whenever maybe you aren't feeling, as worthy as you should. Because I really feel like you're going to be helping somebody throughout the week. So I feel like you really need to be believing in yourself. And honestly, with the Queen of Swords out here, I feel like you really do believe in yourself. I don't feel like you have a whole lot of, believing in yourself issues, or self-belief issues, I guess I should say. So for group number 3, what is one of the main things that group 3 is going to be focused on for the upcoming week? It has been a long week. I will tell you what. That is why I'm just like all scrambled. I'm so sorry. So this is love. So this I usually see this as self-love, but with what we have out here with the Empress, the Divine Feminine, I really feel like that is, taking care of somebody that you love. With the Queen of Swords, it's really protecting kind of energy. And with the give and take, I really feel like it is, the maybe possibly, family dynamic, somebody that you, might be taking care of. I feel like, love is one of the main factors that you are going to be focusing on within your upcoming week, Okay, so, one more card for our group number 3. Goodness. Alright, so, for group number 3, what else do we need to see for their upcoming week? Sorry. Alright, so, this is number 35. This says, never jam today. This says, promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. So you definitely need to, live in the now. Promising yourself, that you're going to do this or that, you need to live in the now. So I feel like with the Page of Wands, as you are I'm trying to put the feelings into coherent words. I feel like you need to act on your passions and the things that get you excited and, what you want to go after, the passions that you want to do and go after, you need to do them. Even, the little things every day, even if it seems like little small things, you need to do them, because they do build up. So promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now, you need to do the things every single day, okay? Because you're going to see the success. The Page of Wands is also, about success. So make sure you are doing the little things every day. But I do feel like that is a part of your next week, towards the end of your next week, of course, because it's, you know, the end of the reading area, yeah. But I feel like a bunch of your next week is also about loving somebody, possibly in your family, and taking care of them, and knowing that you are worthy of, you know, loving yourself and, you know, going after what you want as well every single week. Not just this next week, but every single week. So, yeah, I hope that this was helpful. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, I feel like my energy is just a little bit off, but hopefully this all made sense. So, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye.